2022 has come and gone. In this video, we're going to do something very, very different that I think might be maybe interesting to some people, but might also be, I hope, beneficial to some other people. We are going to actually take a look behind the curtain at the year 2022 for my YouTube channel. As someone who started this year with, I think, maybe like 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers, and I ended the year with just a shade over 19,000. What did that year look like analytically? What videos did well? Why do I post the videos that I post? We're going to talk about all of these things. And like I said, maybe it'll be interesting for the viewer, or maybe it'll be beneficial to someone starting out in the world of content creation. So let me go to my analytics here and sort this thing out to show only the year 2022, and I'm going to blur my revenue because I don't want people to know exactly what I make. I think you can respect my desire for privacy in that regard. We are looking at, for the year 2022, we just barely made it. 3,020,700 views in 2022. That was very, very surprising for me to see that it was 3 million. I don't really look at, how it accumulates month over month. So seeing 3 million views, very, very cool. 195,000 watch hours, and then 11,000 new subscribers. So yeah, that would put me at around 8,000 whenever the year started. And then of course, you won't see the revenue there in that box. You may also notice that around midway through the year, my views started going up pretty dramatically. My watch time went up pretty dramatically. And I'm not going to show you the revenue, but the revenue also went up pretty dramatically. So did the subscribers. All this stuff spiked really in September. It looks like things. September through October was really high. And the main reason for this is that around middle of the year, I had a little side job. I was working at like 3 days a week. I quit that. And I went from posting 1 video per day to sometimes posting 2 or up to 3 videos per day. So you can see prior, things were pretty consistent, some growth there, but it wasn't anything crazy. And then I increased my output rather dramatically, and in kind, my results increased dramatically. Now, we also have to point out that in this area, the Z Fold 4 came out. So you could maybe call this the Z Fold spike there in the middle. And then we kind of had a little bit of a lull there into November, but then we've recovered and we're doing pretty well again there to end the year. So that's kind of a broad overview of the year, and my experience has been this. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. You have to be on your grind. I speak to other creators with some regularity who maybe aren't seeing very explosive growth, right? And I've spoken to many creators who have reached out and DM'd me, and they've said, why is my channel not growing? Could you take a look at it? Could you tell me what I'm doing wrong? And why is your channel growing the way that it's growing? And the biggest thing I always tell people is you have to grind. You have to post more content. If you look at your channel and you're posting once a week, twice a week, you're probably not going to grow unless your content is of incredibly high quality. And most people's content just isn't. Mine isn't. My content, I think, is fine. It's not, quality is not really my shtick, as bad as that might sound. I am kind of a more quantity over quality kind of person. I post a lot of content, but I don't spend a lot of time on each video. I try to keep you guys up to date. I try to be real. I try to be personal and do some cool things in the content, but I'm more about being up to date and just about pumping out the content. And that's how I do it. I like to talk. You guys apparently like to listen to me talk, so it works out great. If you want to grow on YouTube or look on TikTok, anywhere else, you got to post a lot of content. That is my hack. That's how I've done this. I've grinded a lot. I've put a lot of work into it. So now we're going to very quickly take a little bit more of a granular look. So this next screen is, again, for the year 2022, and it is basically rank ordered by views per video. So we're going to quickly go through some of these, and I'm going to kind of talk about these videos, why I think they worked, and maybe you guys can get an idea about why I post what I post. So my #1 video of the year, and it is not even remotely close, is all the best Galaxy Z Fold 4 accessories. This video was very, very close to 250,000 views for the year, which for me is absolutely incredible. The watch time is absolutely incredible. And let me dispel a little bit of, I was going to say dispel a myth, but maybe that's not accurate. Let me just clear something up. People ask me all the time in the real world, how do you make money? I live in the South, so I'm going to do a voice. How do you make money on YouTube? How do you make money posting videos? And I explain this all the time to people, and it's really not that complicated, but a lot of people just have misconceptions about it. The views, okay, this number don't really matter. This number matters. Think about it like this. What does YouTube want me to do when I'm posting my content on YouTube? What do they want my content to do? They want it to keep people on YouTube, right? So if this video had 250,000 views, but really low watch time, my revenue would be very, very low. And I'm going to skip ahead and I will demonstrate this. This video is a YouTube short. It has 40,000 views, but only 442 hours of watch time. It's a short. It's only 60 seconds long. What do you think that video made me? Guess now. Think of a number in your head. I'm going to show you what I made from that video. 40,000 views, 443 watch hours, gained 114 subscribers, so that's something. I made $4. $4. Watch time is how you make money. The more time spent, the more time I kept you on YouTube, the more they're willing to pay me. That's how it works. Now, granted, that is a very oversimplified explanation because there are a ton of factors besides just watch time. Like, you can't take this video and say, well, 39,000 views, $4, and divide that out, and then go to this video that's 250,000 and then multiply it by that and get how much money I made from that video, because it doesn't actually work that way, because not all ads pay the same, not all topics, not all countries where the views come from. There are a ton of variables that do affect what your eventual revenue is. So again, you can't just divide and multiply based on that. But if I'm going to massively oversimplify things, the biggest factor is watch time. Now, don't get me wrong. This video did gain me 114 subscribers who will then watch my other content, hopefully. So it does help to post shorts. But if you notice, I don't really post YouTube shorts very often. That would be why. They're not financially beneficial to me, and therefore I see them as a bit of a waste of time. Now, to go back into this video a little bit further, I said it's by far my best video of the year, and it goes beyond just what you're seeing here, because this video was a video about accessories. What was in the description of this video? Links to every accessory that I talked about. Now, granted, these are all accessories that I own. The vast majority of I bought with my own money that I liked, and I'm simply sharing with you. Those links in the description to Amazon, to Best Buy, wherever it may be, those are affiliate links. And when you click on one of those links and you buy something from that website within 24 hours of clicking on it, I earn commission from that sale. So, a video that's been watched 250,000 times, 18,000 watch hours, made me a good amount of money on YouTube, but those affiliate links, I honestly probably made many times more than what the video itself made. This video was exceptional for me this year. It was a real game changer. And I've posted videos like this in the past. We may see some more of them as I scroll down. This one, because I hit it when the Fold 4 was fresh. My Fold 2 video came out, similar video for Fold 2, was after the Fold 2 had been out for a minute, and therefore it did not do nearly as well. Being on it when it happens is a big deal. Be first or be very early. So this is a weird one, number 2. How to use mouse and keyboard on PS4. This video was posted April of 2019. That continues to just trail along. If you look up here, it is that kind of, it's the only line you can see standing up here. And you can see that it is slowly dropping down. But that video has been going for a really long time. This video has not made me a ton of money either because the watch time is quite low. Here's a good one though. Surface Duo versus Duo 2 after 6 months. Which to buy? 56,000 views, 8,900 hours of watch time. In this video, I'm answering a question. People ask all the time. I saw this in the comments. I saw this on Twitter. I saw this on Reddit. Which should I buy? So I set out to try and answer this question. So people search for that and they find my video. Off they go and they watch it. Galaxy Z Fold 4 100 days later. This video has only been out since December 7th, and it is at 56,000 views. It will take the second place, or sorry, the third place spot very, very soon, okay? And this underlines something. A lot of you guys probably came here for the Duo content, and maybe you wonder why I post as much Fold content as I do. Well, the answer is one, because I love the Z Fold. I think it's a great device. But two, the Fold community is many times larger than the Duo community. And you can see that illustrated here. Okay, this video, anything I do that's involving Samsung has the potential to do very well. Duo is much more of a niche product. And while I capture a large chunk of that niche, I don't have to capture very much of the Samsung market to have a video that does 50,000 views. How about this one? All the best accessories for Z Fold 2 and 3. Well, that video is from September 15th of 2021. I mentioned this. I was a bit late on the Fold 2 bandwagon, so I kind of rolled it into the Fold 3 because a lot of the accessories are compatible with both. Still did 30,000 views. It did not do 250,000. Timing is very important. This next one, another one that I've answered a question. I bought these Wyze cameras, right? And I was looking into them because I didn't want to have a subscription. But as I'm looking, I'm seeing no one's really giving good answers, good details about how well these things work with only an SD card and no subscription. So you know what I did? I bought the things myself. I bought the SD cards and I answered the questions myself. And people are finding this video by the tens of thousands by searching for this question and seeing my answer. I also think that it's quite a strong thumbnail. And I think all of these things play in together. We'll just roll these last two together. Who is the multitasking king? Fold 4 versus Duo 2. How to install Discord on the Steam Deck. I'm simply answering a question that I didn't see being properly answered on the internet. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you've probably noticed that my thumbnails have slowly changed over time as well. I'm kind of still experimenting, finding an overall theme to be consistent, but also to be attention-grabbing, because thumbnails are extremely important, as are titles, and this is something I'm still working on. I'm still trying to find out, what works best. And I hope that you guys will be along for the ride as I continue to hone my skills at this job to get better and better at it, to experiment and to find new ways to make content. Hopefully, this was interesting for the viewers, and hopefully this is maybe useful to some other YouTubers out there that want some context, that want to understand, that want to know what they're looking at if they do decide to pursue this sort of thing. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on a whole another year worth of content in 2023. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friend.